the ghost of Michael Jackson. Watch closely now in the background of the hallway.
Yeah, he liked his privacy when the doors...
Michael Jackson passed away decades ago, but around the world, some people still claim they have seen MJ's ghost.
Ghost.
Oh my God.
More recently, footage from Neverland Ranch has left the internet stunned. What became known as the haunted broadcast began as a routine live television segment on CNN's Larry King Live, but what unfolded in the background turned an ordinary interview into a worldwide internet sensation. As the cameras rolled inside Neverland Ranch following Michael Jackson's tragic passing, a mysterious dark silhouette appeared to glide silently across a distant hallway, sending viewers into a frenzy.
Wall.
He had his privacy.
This is one of the bathrooms. There are 2 bathrooms in this suite.
The strange shadow moved with an unusually smooth, fluid motion that many believed resembled the king of pop's signature posture and unmistakable style of movement. Viewers around the world quickly noticed the unexpected figure, sparking an instant wave of speculation and heated discussion across early online forums and social media communities.
Michael Jackson's bedroom at Neverland Ranch, and in the distance, when the camera aims down a hallway into the foyer and then the dining.
Network executives quickly dismissed the footage, suggesting it was nothing more than a stray shadow cast by a passing crew member or a lighting technician. Skeptics, however, pointed out that the filming area had been tightly restricted, fueling speculation that Michael Jackson's spirit still lingered within Neverland Ranch. Even today, digital archivists continue examining the same video frames, searching for what they believe could be evidence of the unexplained. The clip that sparked the controversy appears to show a dark figure wearing a hat standing in the hallway of Michael Jackson's mansion. Because the silhouette bears a striking resemblance to Michael Jackson, many fans believe it could be the king of pop's ghost wandering through Neverland. The dim lighting and the figure's posture have only intensified the debate. Could it really be something paranormal, or is there a more ordinary explanation? Let us know what you think in the comments. The Neverland Trespasser. By 2011, Neverland Ranch had become largely deserted, with its famous amusement rides standing silent while private security continued patrolling the property. During a routine night shift, a guard's spotlight revealed an unknown intruder standing near the abandoned train station platform. The mysterious figure wore a surgical mask and dark sunglasses, stared directly into the bright beam for several seconds, then disappeared into the surrounding woods. A full search involving K9 units uncovered no signs of forced entry, footprints, or discarded clothing. According to the guard's report, the person's height, build, and quick movements reminded him of the estate's former owner. Local authorities investigated the incident as a trespassing case, but paranormal believers quickly transformed it into another enduring legend connected to Michael Jackson. The official report was eventually archived, leaving unanswered questions about how anyone could have entered one of the world's most heavily protected private estates. The Cryptic Mourner. The Staples Center in Los Angeles became the center of worldwide mourning during Michael Jackson's public memorial service. Surrounded by celebrities and millions of grieving fans, one blurry photograph appeared to capture a mysterious figure seated high in the arena. The heavily pixelated image showed a lone spectator wearing dark sunglasses whose jawline and head tilt seemed strangely familiar. Internet users rapidly shared the photo across social media, claiming Michael Jackson had secretly attended his own farewell from the upper stands. Before security or nearby spectators could identify the individual, the mysterious guest disappeared into the departing crowds without a trace. While mainstream media described the image as wishful thinking and mistaken identity, many devoted fans remain convinced the figure was watching the memorial from the shadows. The Phantom Corridor. What began as a casual vacation video inside a luxury hotel in Perth unexpectedly became one of the internet's most persistent paranormal stories. 2 Australian tourists were filming Snapchat clips when they unknowingly captured a slender man walking quickly down an otherwise empty hallway behind them. Only later did they realize the background figure appeared to share Michael Jackson's distinctive build, signature fedora, and recognizable walk. Alarmed, they returned to the exact corridor, only to find it completely empty. Hotel management later confirmed that no celebrity guests or known impersonators had checked in under any name that weekend. As the footage spread across fan communities worldwide, viewers remained divided over whether it was a clever digital illusion or a genuinely unexplained encounter. The Spirit Box. Late one night, an independent paranormal investigation team positioned specialized audio equipment outside Michael Jackson's final Holmby Hills residence. Using a spirit box that rapidly scans radio frequencies, they asked a direct question into the quiet night. Amid the loud bursts of static, many listeners believed they heard a faint voice quietly whisper a single chilling word: moonwalk.
Moonwalk! Oh my God.
The researchers were stunned, convinced the soft voice carried the same gentle tone and unmistakable speaking style that Michael Jackson was known for. When the investigation footage reached YouTube, it quickly divided viewers into two opposing camps: those who believed it captured something extraordinary and those who dismissed it entirely. Critics argued that spirit boxes often pick up fragments of nearby radio broadcasts, while paranormal enthusiasts insisted the recording was a genuine message from beyond. To this day, the locked gates of Michael Jackson's former estate continue to attract people searching for answers to mysteries they believe remain unsolved. The Spectral Twin. 14-year-old Reese Sava attended a local tribute concert in Bromley, hoping to take a photo with a professional Michael Jackson impersonator. Later that evening, while reviewing the picture, the family noticed something they considered deeply unsettling. Floating just behind the performer's shoulder appeared to be a transparent, blue-tinted face that many believed resembled Michael Jackson during his famous smooth criminal era. The image spread rapidly across the United Kingdom, igniting fierce debates over camera artifacts, optical illusions, and possible paranormal activity. Professional photo analysts examined the original file and reported no immediate evidence of software editing or double exposure. Skeptics maintained that an unusual reflection likely created the illusion, while the family remained convinced they had captured something far more mysterious: the isolated audio. When Janet Jackson released her 2015 comeback album Unbreakable, dedicated fans carefully analyzed every layer of its production. While examining the track The Great Forever, one listener isolated a deeply pitched background vocal hidden beneath the main mix. Some believed the obscured voice delivered the cryptic phrase, "I ain't happy with what you digging. I'm busy living my life." Music forums quickly filled with speculation that Michael Jackson had secretly contributed vocals from an undisclosed location to support his sister's project. Representatives for the Jackson estate and the album's production team declined to comment, leaving the mysterious vocal open to interpretation and continued debate. The Stockholm Shadow. In April 2010, an anonymous report submitted to an international celebrity tracking database described an unusual encounter in Stockholm. A local resident claimed to have seen a heavily disguised man leaving a quiet cafe near the city's historic district. For only a brief moment, the individual lowered his scarf, revealing facial features that the witness believed strongly resembled Michael Jackson. The account soon joined a growing list of unverified sightings reported throughout major European cities, including London and Berlin. No official police reports or surveillance footage ever supported the claim, yet the cafe briefly became a destination for curious fans fascinated by the story. The Wedding Guest. In 2017, a private family wedding video involving Michael Jackson's nephew briefly appeared online before being removed. As the camera swept across the celebration, it lingered on a mysterious guest standing near Prince Jackson and Paris Jackson. The individual wore an oversized white suit, a wide-brimmed hat, and facial coverings that concealed nearly every identifiable feature. Internet users immediately speculated that the guest was Michael Jackson in disguise, pointing to the way relatives appeared to shield the person from surrounding cameras. Family representatives later stated the guest was simply a close family friend, but the video's sudden disappearance only fueled additional speculation. The Mausoleum Phantom. Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Glendale is recognized for its strict security surrounding the resting places of many famous figures. According to one widely circulated story, a longtime groundskeeper experienced a disturbing encounter near the Great Mausoleum during a late-night patrol. He claimed to have seen a slender figure wearing a classic black fedora and tailored suit standing perfectly still beneath the moonlight. As he approached, the figure stepped behind a marble column and was no longer visible. Security cameras reportedly captured nothing beyond a brief electronic disturbance, leaving the story to live on as one of the cemetery's most enduring legends. The Canadian Refuge. In the quiet countryside of Ontario, another story suggested the King of Pop had secretly escaped public life. A local resident reported seeing several blacked-out vans and a luxury limousine arrive at an isolated bungalow near a lake shortly before midnight. Witnesses claimed a pale, slender individual surrounded by private security entered the home and remained completely out of sight for several weeks before the convoy quietly disappeared. Despite intense tabloid coverage, investigators found no official records identifying the temporary occupants, allowing the abandoned property to become another landmark in modern celebrity folklore. The Encino Profile. A freelance photographer working in Encino, California, captured several rapid photographs of a luxury SUV with heavily tinted windows. One image appeared to reveal the side profile of a passenger wearing a vintage red leather jacket and long dark curls. Before additional photographs could be taken, the driver accelerated away from the scene. Digital imaging experts later debated whether the figure was merely a lookalike or the result of photographic distortion, but no definitive conclusion was ever reached. The escape to Miami. A veteran flight attendant later shared a story she claimed to have kept secret for years. Assigned to a private charter flight traveling from Buenos Aires to Miami, she served a lone VIP passenger whose face remained hidden beneath a hood. When he briefly looked up, she believed his facial features and soft voice closely resembled Michael Jackson. Two bodyguards immediately stepped between them, preventing any photographs or further interaction. The passenger's name appeared on the manifest only under a corporate alias. While skeptics dismissed the account as mistaken identity, the story eventually spread throughout online conspiracy communities. The security breach. During preparations for Michael Jackson's memorial service at the Staples Center, one usher claimed to witness an unusual security incident. According to the account, a man wearing a black hoodie passed through a restricted checkpoint using a security credential before disappearing through an emergency exit. The usher later said the man's facial features and confident walk reminded him of Michael Jackson. Supervisors reportedly instructed staff not to pursue the matter further. Although never verified, the story became another frequently discussed piece of internet folklore. The Middle Eastern Haven. Following his 2005 legal proceedings, Michael Jackson spent time in Bahrain, where he had well-known connections with members of the royal family. Over the years, numerous unverified reports claimed that a reclusive American fitting his description continued living quietly within the country under heavy security. Critics have noted that many wealthy expatriates in the region maintain similar levels of privacy, yet the rumors have continued to inspire speculation among believers. The Cuban Connection. Celebrity survival theories extend far beyond Michael Jackson. One long-running claim suggests that Tupac Shakur escaped to Cuba after the 1996 shooting in Las Vegas. A photograph reportedly taken in Havana in 2003 showed a man many believed resembled the rapper before he disappeared into a nearby government building. Although experts generally regard such sightings as lookalikes or coincidences, the image continues to fuel debate among fans. The Kalamazoo Encounter. Similar stories surround Elvis Presley. One of the best-known claims describes a truck driver who, in 1988, believed he met Elvis at a gas station in Kalamazoo, Michigan. According to the account, the man even signed a napkin before driving away. While handwriting experts disagreed about its authenticity and impersonators were common at the time, the story helped strengthen the enduring Elvis Lives legend. The Hollywood Ghost. Rumors surrounding Jim Morrison have followed a similar pattern for decades. A housekeeper at Los Angeles' Chateau Marmont claimed she encountered an older man whose appearance strongly reminded her of the late singer before he quietly disappeared into the city. Though never supported by evidence, the account became another chapter in celebrity survival folklore. The Greenwich Variant. Another famous tale centers on John Lennon. In 1985, A music store employee in New York City claimed a customer browsing vintage Beatles records looked remarkably like the late musician. When addressed by name, the stranger reportedly smiled and replied, "You've got the wrong guy, pal," before leaving. The story continues to circulate among longtime collectors despite contradicting well-documented history. The Seattle passenger. Similar rumors have also surrounded Kurt Cobain. In 2006, an airport baggage handler at Seattle-Tacoma International Airport claimed to have briefly seen a traveler who resembled the Nirvana frontman before boarding a flight to South America. While there is no evidence supporting the story and such claims have repeatedly been debunked, it remains a familiar part of modern celebrity mythology. Whether these stories are the result of mistaken identity, optical illusions, coincidence, internet folklore, or something people believe